Hi everyone, this is Simar here. Today I want to teach you how to create your own webinar on Canva. So I'm going to show you a webinar that I created as an example, and then we can actually look at how you can create yours. So this is the one that I created. A few tips on how to create a webinar effectively. You want to have your title on the first slide, which is quite obvious. I think you all already know that. And then on the second slide, you always want to write down your introduction. Okay, you always want to introduce yourself. This is very important. So you want to introduce yourself and what you want to say. Say something that's connected to your webinar. And then before you get into your material, always tell people what they're going to learn. Like, what are you going to learn, right? Because people want to know what's going to happen and what all they're going to be learning. Okay, so always do that. And then get into your content of whatever it is that you're talking about, and then always end with action steps and summary. Okay, because after you've covered all these different things in your webinar, a lot of times people might not, it can be a lot to absorb, and also you always want to leave people with a call to action. So whether that call to action is something that you are promoting in terms of products or business, or whether that call to action is basically just telling them to apply everything that they've learned in the webinar, right? So this is again a call to action. For example, in this webinar, it's like, get clear about your limiting money beliefs, right? So it's a call to action. It's action steps basically for them to take. Okay, always end with that. And then do let people know how to get in touch with you. So this is a very basic way of creating a webinar. Now, when it comes to like, how do you create this kind of a professional looking webinar from scratch? So you just go to Canva. So once you log into Canva, all you do is you can actually look for templates here, right? You can see there are so many different templates. In this case, we are looking at creating a presentation. So you just go to presentations. And over here, you can actually choose a template that you really like and then use that one. And usually if you sort of hold on, see, this one is a video template. So if you have videos that you want to also put in there, you could do that. This is another video one. This is not a video one, but it kind of looks really nice. So we could just look at that. Yep. So you can actually use this template. And when you click on that, it actually, the whole presentation template actually comes up, which means you don't have to decide what the color of the next page has to be. And like, all of this is already done. Okay, all you have to do is change the content, change the pictures, right? See how simple that is? Like, this is already so pretty. And make sure you change the name of it. So webinar 1, say, for example. See how pretty that is? All you need to do is, and all of the colors are already there. The whole thing is already done for you, right? Now, all you need to do is follow those steps. Like, before you end, action steps need to be there. And then when you start, the name of your webinar, your introduction, like, who are you? So for that, how do you get your pictures there? Just go to uploads, and you can upload your picture here. So you can just click on upload, and you can upload your picture, you can upload videos, audios, you can put all kinds of things on Canva. Let's say I've uploaded this picture, right? And I want to put this here. When you hold a picture, when I'm holding it and I just sort of drag it this way, it gives me that option to make this my background, or also this, right? So if I leave that here, then that gives me a great sort of look. Then I can see that this is a portrait picture. I can actually try it here and see. Now you can see this is not looking good, right? Like you can't see my face. So you just double click on this and it comes up like that. And then you drag it down. And there you go. Okay, and that's where you can actually do. Usually I don't, like if I choose a template like this, which already looks really pretty, I don't actually change the fonts because the fonts usually are created in a way that it kind of goes with the template. As you can see, this is a very cute kind of a template. It has these kind of looks. I don't want to change the font. The font looks nice as long as it's readable. Like you don't want to use a font that people can't read. So I could just put my name here, Simar Gill McCullough. Now you can see that this looks weird, right? So for this, you actually come here. If you pull on this, the whole thing gets bigger, okay? But if you pull on this, it actually pulls the words. And then I just want to make a little more space here. And then again, if I want to make this smaller and make it fit into the box, I can do that. And I can do that by clicking here. Okay, so this one, when you see the diagonal arrow, this actually makes your words bigger and smaller. And that side thing, this thing actually makes them compressed, or yeah, like that. So you get the point, right? And then here you can actually put your introduction, you can write things. That's pretty easy, right? Again, if you want to make this bigger, you can. Say, for example, I have a longer, introduction. I can actually do that. See? And then you can even choose that, okay, this thing, I want it to go back, so this little sticker will come in front. So you just go to here to position, and then you click on to back. Once you click on that, you can see, there you go, right? That thing just went back. And now I can just put my introduction here, and I can say who I am. Very simple, very easy. So that's how you insert your pictures and work with those. And then when it comes to finding other pictures, you actually go to photos. And let's say you want to put flowers. You can find flowers. There are pro versions of this, and there will be free photos as well. Okay, it takes a little bit more sort of finding them. See, this one is free, so I could technically put that there. This is pro. I really like the Canva Pro version. I'll be honest, like this is so worth it because it's only like $10 a month. And it's really like the photos that you get are absolutely gorgeous. See, this one is free as well. The photos that you get in the Pro version, it's so worth it. Like, yeah, they are really nice. So if you are branding yourself, it really does come in handy. And it's so easy to find really professional looking photos. See, this one is free as well. It takes a little hunting, like you can actually look for them. And then there you go, all your photos are there, right? Very simple, very easy to work with. This is also free. See, I like this one better. See that you can actually play around with it, see which one kind of goes with the background color as well. Now, if you want to change the background color, that is also easy to do. You just click on the background, you go here. At this point, I think if you are choosing a template, the template colors are usually, they merge with each other. So I wouldn't really worry about changing the background, but if you wanted to, I'll just show you how to do that. So let's say I want to make it pink. There you go. That's pink now. Purple, whatever colors that you want, you can actually make it. I quite like this actually. Yeah, so you can actually make it whatever color you want, right? But make it so that all of your colors of the rest of the slides are sort of in, you know, they sort of merge with each other. That's the kind of thing you want to do. So that's that. What else would you need to know about Canva? So this is, again, see, change the photos, change the content. That's how you do it. It's quite simple. Now, if you have already created all of your content, say it's done, your webinar is ready, you can actually directly present your webinar from here. Now, it's very important, another thing, very important, that if you don't have the pro version of Canva, do not use pro photos. Because if you use the pro pictures that are listed here, say I'm using this one and this is pro. Now I have the pro version, so this won't show, but if you're using the pro version of the photos, it's going to have a big watermark on it that says Canva, and that does not look good. Okay, it does not look professional, it doesn't look good. So don't use pro pictures if you have the free version. It takes a little bit more time to find the free photos, obviously. See, this is free, but it's worth it because you don't end up looking, you know, unprofessional. That is very important, that you want to put it in a way that it actually looks good, right? And especially if you are creating a professional webinar, you want it to actually look good. Now there's two options. Once you've created your whole presentation, you can just directly present on Canva, like this little button here. You could just click, you know, hold it and then go here and click present, and it comes up like this, right? You can see this little your cursor shows up as a color on this, which is quite cute actually. And then you can present directly from Canva, or you could actually, you could just press escape and then come into the normal view. And then another way to do it is to actually download it as a PDF or even as JPG pictures. You can download them as JPG images and then just you know, use the images and drop them onto your keynote slides or your PowerPoint slides, and you're good to go. So very simple, very easy to work with. If you want to add extra elements, they have all of these interesting things. Say, for example, I want my round photo here. I can actually put that here and then go into my pictures and you know, just throw my picture in there. That's how you put your photos. Like if you want an extra photo in there, that's how you get that. And what else would you need to know? Yeah, it's quite simple. If you want to find more templates, say, you know, you chose this one first, but you're not sure if you like it, then you can actually go and find another one. Say, for example, you really like this, or just open it. You can see the colors, and if you feel like, okay, actually this one is better, because you don't want your thing to look kind of like this, you look at this one, you're like, okay, I quite like this. All you need to do is just go and click on apply all 25 pages, and the whole thing is going to show up on your slides. And then again, all you do is you just change the pictures, change the content, and you are good to go. Okay, so other than that, I wouldn't really worry about a whole lot of other things. Just like make sure if you don't have the pro version, use the free photos. These kind of things can be, you know, they might not be free. So check that. If it's not free, just take it off. So you just click on it and then press delete and it's gone. It's very simple, okay? So I hope that made sense, and I hope you got value from this. Let me know if you have any other questions, and I'll be happy to answer. Thanks, and have a great day.